my channel. I am Stephanie, and this is the November Readathon TBR. As I said, this is the November TBR sort of thing that's going on. This month I am participating in 5 different readathons, although 2 of the readathons sort of overlap each other because they're for the same thing. So I will just get to the recommendations, or not recommendations, because I'm not doing recommendations this month. For this, I don't have very many. You can always check my GoodReads profile, which the link is down in the description box, so that you guys can check out the books that I have read. And I'm pretty sure that I have a nonfiction shelf out there, over there. And if not, I'm sure I will create one. But there is a nonfiction shelf that you can check out to see the nonfiction that I have already read. So that brings me to the first readathon I will be participating in. Is the one that I host all year long, that I have been hosting all year long, and that is Genreathon. And since this month is Nonfic November, I am adding Nonfiction November's Readathon to my Genreathon, and it will be under the same hashtag. So for Genreathon, they have picked a couple of words to play off of for your nonfiction, and those words are design, true, sport, and voice. So the books that I picked for each one are as follows, and the first one is Design, and that will be Becoming by Michelle Obama. This was all the rage last year, and I just hadn't read it because there was so much hype around it, but I'm hoping to get to it this year. The next word is True, and I will hope to be reading It's Not What It Looks Like by Molly Burke, and this was an, I want to say, Audible original that I received and for free, so I'll be trying to check that one out. For the word sport, or any aspect of sport, I will be reading We're Going to Need More Wine by Gabrielle Union. And if you don't know, homegirl was in Bring It On. She was the leader of the Clovers, and so that is sort of my play on the word sport for that one. And for voice, I am going to try and read The Mother of Black Hollywood by Jennifer Lewis, and I want to do that one because she's like the mother of pretty much any amazing sitcom actor in the Black world. And I've heard really, really good things about this book, and I can't wait to read it. The next readathon that I will be participating in is Believeathon. It runs from November the 1st through the 30th, as well as the other 2 that I just talked about. And it's being hosted by Gavin at the GavGav7. I think that's his Twitter handle. This was suggested to me. This is going to be a sort of look back into childhood literature, childhood and middle grade literature, and there are 10 prompts, but the goal is to choose 4 of them and read 4 books for the month. And I have not picked out anything. I just realized I'm looking at my notes and I haven't picked out a single book. So I can't tell you what I will be reading, but I'll let you guys know the categories. They are as follows: read a book with magic, read a book with myth or legend, read a book about real life from middle grade kid lit, read a book set in the past, read a book that has a story friendship in it, read a book with atmospheric or everyday setting. Is that right? Nope. Creepy setting. Atmospheric or creepy setting. Read a seasonal book, so it's autumn or fall. Read a sort of fall kid-lit book. Or read a book with an animal character. Number 9 is to read a classic children's story, and number 10's challenge is to reread a personal childhood favorite. So those are the goals that I will be trying to obtain for that. I will also be participating in Romanceopolyathon, which is hosted by Under the Cover blog and Jess from PeaceLoveBooks. I have been doing Romanceopoly all year long, and I have the point to this readathon is to read your remaining spaces. I have 4 spaces remaining on my Romanceopoly board, and those are as follows. I don't have books for those, but these are the categories that I will be looking for. So if you want to leave suggestions, please do down in the description box. So I need to fill out Leather Lane, which is to read a urban fantasy series that is complete. I also need to read Kick-Ass Lane, which is an urban fantasy with a kick-ass heroine on the cover. I need London Street, which is a steampunk novel or steampunk romance. And finally, I need to do Uptown, which is to read a chef or foodie romance. Now, I probably have read 1, if not 3 or 4 of those already, but since I wasn't tracking them before, I don't want to go back in months and just pick out books that I have already read and then put them in here. So if you have any suggestions for any 4 of those categories, leave in the comments your suggestion and help me out to, finish this challenge all up. And then the final readathon that I will be participating in next month is Buzzwordathon, and that is hosted by BooksandLala. She is doing a co-host with GabyReads this time. And this one's being held, I forgot to tell you when the last one was being held. This one's being held November the 18th through the 24th. I really haven't gotten too many books for this one, but the buzzword is covers or titles of novels that have numbers in them. So it's numbers, and it can be any form. It can be written out, so the word 2, the number 2, or the word 2, TWO, or it can have a formal title of like fourth, things like that, FOURTH. Am I spelling right? Hope so. So that is the category. I picked out 4 books for that, and those 4 books that are in running or contention for that is The 2-Week Arrangement by Kendall Ryan. This is part of a duet, and the second book is 7 Nights of Sin by Kendall Ryan. The next book I'm talking or possibly doing is Irish on the Rocks, which is Murphy Brothers number 2 by Megan Vernon. Or I am going to try and read 3 Simple Words by A.J. Pine. Okie dokie. So those are the readathons that I will be participating in for the month of November. Let me know if you're participating in any other readathons that you might think I might be interested in. No promises, because it's November and I have a whole bunch of stuff to get done. We're coming up on the December time frame, which means I now have to start picking out books for my Bookish Academy Awards, which I will be doing videos for all next month in December, and then I will have my Bookish Academy Awards show in January, so I have to start prepping for that one. Those are lots. If you have not seen what the Bookish Academy Awards is, check in the description box. I will post the last year's and I think the year before's, but I will post the playlist for my Bookish Academy Awards down there, so you can sort of get a gist of what I am talking about when I say it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I have evolved that into something humongous and crazy. I am also working on quite a few other things for you guys, doing a lot of vlogs for my Patreon, which if you have not checked it out yet, please do. It is a way to support me and to help me continue making videos in high quality as well. as over on Patreon, you will get more vlogs, lifestyle sort of things. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me. All my socials are down in the description box. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later.